Recently, I have interviewed a lot of software engineers, most of which are quitting their current jobs rather than returning to the office. Let me explain why. My name is John and you're listening to the Tech Leader Pro podcast. It is week 7 of 2025, Sunday the 16th of February. You're very welcome, guys. Hope you had a nice weekend. Presently in my team, we're doing a lot of hiring, and as a senior guy, I always do the first round interviews with our candidates. I do this for two reasons. Firstly, I want to determine if the candidate will be a good cultural fit for my team. I protect the good morale in my team extremely carefully, jealously so in fact. And secondly, I want to understand the motivation of the candidate, namely why they're leaving their current role and applying to us. In the past few weeks, I have conducted dozens of such interviews and noticed a common answer for their motivation: a mandatory return to the office order that has been issued by their current employer. It's somewhat remarkable that they all seem to be quoting this at the same time. I'm talking 70 or 80% of candidates. It's unreal. During the pandemic, many software engineers bought cheaper houses outside of cities, as it gave them a better quality of life during remote work, especially during lockdowns. A couple of years ago, we were all told that this was a new normal, and many young engineers took this advice to heart. They effectively believed that remote work was forever. Now these engineers are being ordered back to the office to attend Monday through to Friday, resulting in huge commutes. In my opinion, it's an absolute rug pull, and I do have some sympathy for them. In my home city of Dublin, for example, the traffic is terrible downtown, while our city council does its absolute best to make it worse via traffic restrictions, less parking spaces, higher parking fees, etc. They really hate cars, which kind of sucks if that's your main mode of transport to get to work every day. If you live 100 to 200 kilometers away and need to commute in every day, you can easily spend 4 hours per day in your car or on subpar public transport, assuming that's even available at all. Many individuals are left with little choice but to quit and look for another company that permits remote work. And this is where I come in. Frankly speaking, their loss is our gain. We have never had such a flood of high quality senior engineers, some of which have decades of experience. In my team, we are officially hybrid, but in reality, we are remote first. As a manager, I only care about the frequency and the quality of the work committed, not where it was committed from. Frankly speaking, guys, my engineers could be in a cave somewhere, as long as they have a Wi-Fi connection and a laptop. I'm happy that they're committing code. So why the sudden change of policy by all of these tech firms at the same time? It's a bit weird when you think about it. It's almost like they had a secret meeting and decided to do this in unison. In my opinion, they are probably using this as an excuse to downsize their teams, and it is much cheaper for a firm if people leave of their own accord, rather than the firm having to pay them severance payments. It's a bit cynical, I know, but that would be my best guess. But I do remain deeply suspicious at the fact that they all seem to be doing it at the same time. The cynic in me also believes that maybe some of them were inspired by the actions of Elon Musk when he attempted to turn around Twitter and fired a bunch of people and insisted that everyone else come back to the office. And you'd be surprised at how influential Elon is, and people look at him and they follow him, and a lot of C-suite guys want to be him. But the truth is, this is all speculation, guys. The reality is, I have no idea, and neither do the candidates who I'm talking to every day. They just know that they can't sit in a car for 4 hours per day. And as for the tech firms who are changing this policy all of a sudden, clearly they know they will lose people, but they seem to be fine with that outcome. So I guess we need to draw our own conclusions. My best bet would be that they're actually looking forward to downsizing their teams, which is exactly what Elon done when he took over Twitter. So it's getting a bit rough out there, guys. It's definitely an employer's market at the moment. And if you're a candidate and you're looking for another role, I wish you well. It's pretty tough. So look after yourselves and take care, because it's definitely getting very rough out there. Okay, I will leave it there, guys. I will talk to you next week. Time to get back to my interviews. I wish you well, take care, have a good one, and talk to you next time.